Hey guys! So today I'm going to show you how to put together this really quick half burned, half clown face look. And I used some prosthetics that I handmade. If you want to get a more detailed look on how I made these prosthetics, guys, let me know and I'll put that together in a separate video for you guys. But for this one's going to be just really quick on how I applied them. Using some liquid latex, and I'm just laying them together piece by piece on my face. And I made them so that they would fit around my eye and around my eyebrow. This is really quick. If I wanted to do it a little bit more detailed, I would have used a bald cap and gone around my entire head. But this one I just wanted to do really quickly. So I'm just laying the pieces around my cheekbone, around my eyebrow, and I wanted it to come down onto my neck, so I'm doing that as well. And I kind of cut it a little bit. I kind of ripped it up a little bit. As you can see, my neck is a little bit red there because I ripped it up a little bit. I wanted it to come down the middle of my neck and not all the way around. And when I did it on my neck, I made sure that my skin was stretched out so that way the latex was able to move around, and I was able to turn my head and bend the skin and everything with like that, and it was movable and everything like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my Makeup Forever Flash Palette and a light skin foundation and mix those two together. I'm going to make a light skin color. I don't want to go completely clown white. I kind of want to keep this clown face not like a traditional clown. I wanted to have a little bit of a skin texture, so that's why I'm using white and the lightest skin foundation that I have. And I'm just going to apply that all to the other side of my face and down onto my neck. Okay, so now I'm going to take the black from my flash palette and I'm going to put that on my eyelid over here on the side. And I'm not going to use a primer or anything with this because I do want it to look kind of messy. I want it to look kind of grungy. And it's okay if it kind of creases, and that's kind of the look I'm going for. So I'm not going to use a primer or anything with this. Now I'm going to take a purple from the Smoked palette from Urban Decay. And any purple or any kind of, dark plum or gray that you want to use with this is fine. I'm just going to go and I'm going to angle this black shade out, and I'm going to smoke it out a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not going for any kind of detailed eye or anything like that. I just want to kind of bring this eye out a little bit, and I'm packing in some black in there as well. Now I'm going to go back to my flash palette and I'm going to take a brown with a cosmetic sponge, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to start detailing the latex. I'm just going to go over it really slightly all the way around. I'm going to start creating some skin texture with the brown. Once I finish with the brown, I'm going to go back to my flash palette and grab the red, and I'm just going to go over that also with the same sponge. And what this is going to do is it's going to give me kind of a fresh wounded look and make sure that everything looks kind of uniform. When you're doing wounds like this, you want to make sure that you utilize different colors and different textures. It's going to give you more dimension and make everything look a little bit more realistic. I'm going to take my bruise wheel and I'm going to take the darkest red, and I'm going to go in here into my eyelid and fill in the spots around the wound. And this darker texture is going to make everything look a little bit more sunken in and give it a little bit of that deeper dimension that I'm looking for. Once I've colored in all the red spots, I'm just going to take a matte brown and fill in the dark red areas. Not completely. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of shade in the areas where it's kind of sunken in, right around my brow bone, underneath the bags under my eyes. And I'm going to take the same brown color and just kind of go over the contours of my face and just give the latex a little bit more dimension. Now I'm going to take a black with the same sponge, and I'm going to just give very slightly, you don't want to go overboard with this. I'm just going to go over little splotches of the latex just to make it look like it's a little bit charred. Just adding a quick detail to my eye on this side with some eyeliner. I'm dragging it out as long as I can, making it look more like a clown eye. That long, pointy, kind of creepy looking clown eye. Going back to my bruise wheel, I'm going to take the purple and I'm going to just add a little bit of veins here, and I'm using a really fine tipped brush with a little bit of alcohol, because the alcohol is going to dilute the color a little bit and make it a little bit easier to blend, and it also kind of makes it look like it's sitting underneath the skin rather than right on top. It makes it look even just that much more realistic. Now I'm going to take my Fresh Scratch from Crayon Cosmetics, and I'm just going to take my sculpting tool, and I'm going to go in here and splotch a little bit of it around the latex. I'm not going to go overboard with this, but I'm going to use it around the rim of the wound to make it look like it's more sunken in on the sides. And I'll add a little bit of it on the insides to make it look like there's some areas that are a little bit more burned and scorched than others. I'm also taking a lighter color blood. This one's a little bit more runny and brighter in color. I like to use different colors, different textures and colors of blood. It makes it stand out a little bit more. Just be careful, guys, not to go overboard with it. Don't use too runny of blood or anything like that, because then it's just gonna cover all the work that you did on your latex. Okay, so I'm going to take a plum lipstick and my lip brush, and I'm going to fill in my lips. And on the side where my clown face is, I'm just going to angle the brush out and create that kind of Joker looking, creepy looking clown smile. And remembering again, guys, that this doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going for that grungy looking, messy looking clown. And I'm going to smudge out the corners a little bit, and I'm also going to create those veins. So this doesn't have to be perfect. Don't strive for perfection with this look. Have fun with it. Alright, well, all that's left to do now is just to add a nose, and all I did was just draw a black nose and vein it out a little bit with the purple, and just add a little bit of finishing touches with the veins around my mouth. But that's it, guys. That's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was easy to follow, and again, let me know if you want to see how I made the prosthetics. They're super easy. But other than that, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.